I don't know why it's so difficult for me to create this broadcast. I've created, I think, well over 200 broadcasts. And in many ways, this has become very natural for me, despite at the very beginning, this not being natural at all. To the point where I think I actually experienced significant anxiety creating these broadcasts. It just felt unnatural for whatever reason. But today is a little bit different because I'm attempting to conjure the words of gratitude. And I think where I'm getting stuck is I don't know how to express gratitude in a way that doesn't seem over the top, that doesn't seem like I'm a freaking weirdo for even articulating words of thanks. I'm sort of from a culture where there's a strong focus on the present and somewhat of a focus on the future, and not much in the way of self-reflection or looking backwards. And along with that kind of goes a mentality of not really entertaining feelings and not entertaining emotions, but rather remaining, firmly rooted in a very sober-minded mindset. Maybe you can relate to that, or maybe not. I always felt at odds with that way of being, simply because I don't know that that's the way I was engineered. I perhaps more so than many of my peers, who include, people who are very thoughtful individuals, very good and decent individuals, but who nevertheless are very logical individuals and very non-emotional individuals. I, comparatively speaking, am sort of the guy with feelings. I'm sometimes labeled as sentimental Steven. So I struggle with that. And I think sometimes I attempt to overcompensate and hide the fact that I have that aspect, right, to my personality. And so I really feel extremely uncomfortable and I feel awkward sometimes, and I feel very self-conscious when I'm then in a position where I need to kind of express my gratitude, and to try to do so in a way that is true to me, but at the same time doesn't kind of, seem weird or kind of like over the top. I guess that's all by way of saying that I'm deeply grateful. I'm deeply grateful for you, actually. Yeah. So anyway, much of this I just can't publish, but let me end this by saying thank you so very much for your interest in these broadcasts. Thank you for your interest in Stronghold Digital Mining. Thank you for caring, even if it's just a little bit, about the Pennsylvania environment, albeit perhaps vicariously through what I share in these broadcasts. I'm so incredibly grateful for you and for the relationship we've been able to develop, albeit through these broadcasts, albeit about this one singular topic, which is Stronghold Digital Mining. But I am ultimately grateful for you. Thank you so very much. Have a great Thanksgiving if you happen to celebrate Thanksgiving tomorrow. And even if you don't, think about one thing that perhaps you're grateful for tomorrow and really dwell on that and see if perhaps dwelling on that for which you are grateful perhaps just livens up your day a little bit. Okay, we'll see each other again next week.